Big Hunting Memory Lane.
Get ready!
Alright, so on today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing some wild, crazy sports games on the Sony PlayStation. The Sony PlayStation was released in 1994. Featured a 33.8 MHz 32-bit CPU, 2 MB of RAM, 1 MB of video RAM, 2x speed CD-ROM drive, running at 300 kilobytes per second. Used memory cards to save data, and the PlayStation sold over 100 million consoles worldwide. That is awesome! Some extreme sports games, not your typical boring sports games, but we're talking about maybe some skateboarding, snowboarding, some extreme stuff. So, without any further ado, we're going to be rating each game that we try out. And before we do that, let's check out our rating system.
Memory Lane rating system loading. 1-star rating equals horrible, real bad, trash. 2-star rating equals fair, good Randall, worth playing once. 3-star rating equals great, must own, possible hidden gem.
Alright, so it's going to be a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star rating system. You're going to be rating the games also. Let's check out the first game on the list. Alright, let's start off with some good games right here for the Sony PlayStation. Let's start off with the first one right here, Cool Borders 2. Check this out. Alright, here we have the Cool Borders 2 label art right there, and we got the title screen right there. And we have the main menu right here. It looks pretty cool. You can choose a character right here. Pretty generic looking characters. You also have various different tracks and courses you can choose from. And we have a demonstration of the gameplay right here. And it looks pretty awesome. The little bit that I've played in this game, I had a lot of fun playing this game. It wasn't bad at all. The graphics look quite nice. And here we have a little sample of me playing this game right here. And I played this on the PlayStation 2. You can definitely see, for whatever reason, there was a lot of weird distortion on the ground. You can actually see like those weird jaggedy looking black lines. I don't know for sure if that actually happened on the PS1 or not, but on my PS2, it was acting kind of strange. And you can see right here we're snowboarding downhill, and the graphics look quite nice. And everything looks pretty good here. Took a tumble right there and broke my neck. Oh my god. So yeah, this game, I would say it's definitely a pretty good game. I would give it 3 stars. Had fun playing it. It wasn't bad at all. And it definitely is a pretty decent snowboarding game on the PlayStation. It may not be as good as 3 or 4, but it's still pretty good. And definitely look forward to seeing more Cool Border games. Let's check out the next game right here. Alright, the next game on the list right here, as you can see I'm trying to play my PlayStation. We're going to be playing some Cool Borders 3. Check this out. Alright, here we have the Cool Borders 3 box art right there, and the loading screen, title screen. And we have the main menu. Or actually, this is choosing a mountain right here, and choose an event. You choose various different events, and the gameplay definitely feels a little bit more fluid, a little bit more faster than Cool Borders 2. And you can see right here, I'm actually playing the game. You have Butterfinger, still advertising for the game, and Butterfinger was in Cool Borders 2 as well. Some pretty cool looking graphics. Definitely looks slightly better than Cool Borders 2. Just as fun as Cool Borders 2, if not a little bit more. So, yeah, this is definitely going to get 3 stars. Because it's actually pretty cool. I mean, look at it. I'm not that good at playing these games, but I definitely had a lot of fun playing them. And I will probably go back and play them again. And you can hit your opponents in this game as well. Almost like a road rash type game. Except you're on a snowboard. Let's see if we can do it here. Yeah, look at that. We've got a replay. And the replay definitely gives the game some crazy looking camera angles. As you can see here. Oh, it's really, really insane. Look at this. And it's snowboarding downhill, and the graphics, the background graphics and everything looks great. 3 stars. There is no really major graphical distortions on this game on the PS2. For some reason, Cool Borders 2 looks really bad on PS2. I'm not sure what the deal is, but this one actually looks fine. Really bizarre. Let's check out the next game. Alright, the next game that we have on our list right here for the Sony PlayStation is Cool Borders 4. Check this game out right here. This game is pretty cool. Alright, here we have Cool Borders 4, the box art, and the loading screen right there. And the logo definitely looks slightly different than what it did before a little bit. We have the character select screen right here. It looks like we actually have real snowboarders. And it looks like we have the traditional generic ones as well. And you can change your board and all kinds of stuff here. A lot of configurations. And here's the gameplay right here. And this game, I actually kind of got the hang of it a lot more than the other 3 games. So out of all the Cool Border games, this one felt a little bit more easier to play. The graphics definitely look really nice for PS1 standards. I have some nice wintry looking graphics. The gameplay is nice and smooth. And you can see right here, we're going downhill, and there's no slowdowns or nothing like that. It actually plays quite nice. Check this out. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. The other games, I did not quite get the hang of pulling off awesome moves yet. So on this one, this felt easier. And look at that. This is amazing. And I did like 3 backflips or triple backflip. And I made it look easy. It was actually quite nice. Had a lot of fun playing this game. It's probably my favorite out of all 4. And it definitely gets a 3-star. What do you rate this game? Do you think this game is awesome or what? I think it's pretty awesome. 3 stars all day long. Alright, let's check out the next game right here on the list. I'm just mesmerized by that backflip. That looked awesome. Alright, the next game we have here for the Sony PlayStation is a game called Grind Session. It's a skating game. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but let's check it out. Alright, here's Grind Session's box art. And we have the main menu right there and the select screen right here. Got various different players you can select. And you can also configure your skateboard and change all the settings on it. And there's a lot of various different parks you can skate at. Okay, so originally, I was trying to play this on my slim PS2. And then all of a sudden this happened. And I have no idea what that says. Some sort of really weird glitch. It refused to play. This game would not actually play that well. It kept coming up with that weird red X thing. I don't know what the hell is going on here. But here's the actual gameplay on my PS1 console. And it's really bizarre. I don't know why I could not play this on the PS2. Now this game, the little bit that I played of it, it was actually pretty good. I was actually surprised. I think the gameplay was good. I mean, I wish there was a cheat code where I can unlock all the levels at the same time, but unfortunately there wasn't. But the little bit I've played of this game, Grind Session, it was actually surprisingly much better than what I thought. It was pretty easy to play, quite similar to, let's say, Tony Hawk. It definitely was fun enough that I would definitely own it, which I do own the game. And it definitely gets a 3-star rating in my opinion. Definitely an underrated skating game on the PS1. I don't find it to be quite as fun as Thrasher, Skate and Destroy. But it's still pretty good though. I think I actually enjoyed it. Strangely, the disc is in pretty good shape. I just don't get what happened. You know, despite that glitch on the PS2, the game is actually really good. And I give it a 3-star. Alright, the next game that we're showing off here today on the Sony PlayStation is Too Extreme. It's a little extreme sports game. Let's head over and check this out. Let's see what this rates. And here we have Too Extreme, the box art. And in the background you have a little bit of video clip playing right there in the title screen. Too Extreme. Look at that thing. Pretty cool looking logo. You have the main menu right here. And you can, the main menu is actually 3D looking. Look at it. Choose the different characters. There's a lot of different characters you can choose from. Yeah, quite a bit. Alright, let's play the game right here. And this is definitely a primitive, like skateboarding, rollerblading, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of different things you can do in this game. And it's pretty much linear. You're on the track, you go straight forward. And you might like it, you might hate it. Back in the day, I actually had this game, I have it now. I don't have the first one, but I have the 2 Extreme and 3 Extreme. And this game, I would give it probably a 2-star. It would have been a good rental back in the day. I'm not really too much into this game. I mean, it's okay. And it's pretty cool to try to dodge the objects and stuff like that. But as far as like the fun factor in the game, you know, it wears off pretty quick. And I believe you can also like hit your opponents. And look at this level right here. This level right here, you're in like an Africa level or something like that. We have elephants and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. In this level, we're on a bicycle. And this one we're on a snowboard, so that gives you like a variety of different things you can do. But it's not as good as like, let's say, Cool Borders or let's say Tony Hawk or Thrasher. But it's pretty cool, you can do different things. Alright, get your hunting gear ready because we are going hunting on the Sony PlayStation. Cabelas Big Hunting. Big Game Hunting, that is. It's actually Cabelas Big Game Hunter on the Sony PlayStation. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but let's go check it out. Alright, here's Cabelas Big Game Hunter Ultimate Challenge. You saw the box art right there, and there's the title screen. You can actually choose a character or a hunter in the game. You can choose a location. And here's what the game looks like. And at first glance, the game doesn't really look that great. I mean, you're literally just running around and hunting animals. And I actually do enjoy the Cabela game that was on the Wii, using the Wii remote. The motion controls on that was actually pretty awesome. On this game right here, it's a lot more primitive. But you know what? The game is actually surprisingly not bad. I actually somewhat enjoyed the game. If you like hunting games, this game is actually not bad at all. It's actually pretty good, considering that it's on the PlayStation. So for PlayStation standards, not bad. I would give it a 2-star. It's not perfect, and I like this little quad vehicle right here. It kind of reminds me of like something you would be playing, or something you would drive in Halo. It's just a normal quad, of course, but it's not like a Warthog. This game uses a combo of 3D graphics and 2D sprites. And you can see various different 2D objects being used in the game, such as the weapon in the trees and stuff like that. And of course, the actual majority of the game is 3D, and it's pretty interesting. Alright, let's check out the next game. Alright, the next game that we're going to be checking out is Cool Borders, the first one on the Sony PlayStation. We just checked out a bunch of other ones right there, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's check out the first one, see how this stacks up to the other 3 games. Well, I mean, here's Cool Borders. And there we got the Cool Borders logo, quite a bit different than the more modern version of the logo. And you got the course select right there, the board select, and of course your character select. And here is the game right here, the very first Cool Borders. And the game is not as good as the second or the third. It feels a little bit more clunkier when it comes to moving the character around. It definitely is very, very easy to crash. As you can see there, I literally broke all my bones in my body a second ago. This game is, you know what, the graphics don't look bad. I mean, during the time that this came out, the graphics actually look pretty good. And I am hitting everything possible. And that's because the controls are definitely not comfortable like Cool Borders 3 and 4. The one thing that is really interesting is the graphical glitches on this game is a lot less than the second one on the PS2. So sometimes when you play PS1 games on PS2, sometimes you might see some weird stuff happening. On this game right here, it kind of looks pretty good. It did not really look that bad at all, but for some reason Cool Cool Borders 2 has some issues. This game gets a 2-star. I believe that this is the only Cool Borders where you can play it in first-person view, and you can see that I'm literally killing myself right here in first-person view. How cool is that? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Memory Lane, and there's going to be a lot more episodes to come. Hope you guys like the new format, and also please participate, rate the games down below. I want to know exactly what you guys rate these games. We have the awesome 3-star rated system, and stay tuned, give a thumbs up. There will be more episodes coming soon.